What is a good word, everybody? Tiger727 back with a video. A little bit of background. I've been reading this book, and it's a book about Willie Horton, and very easy read. Just talks about his minor league career and his time in Detroit and stuff that he did in Detroit, and so it's been a fun book. I'm just over halfway through it, and I've always been a Willie Horton fan, but I really don't have a ton of his stuff. So I started looking on eBay and found some interesting, different stuff. Found bobbleheads and just odds and end type stuff. And I came across a set that I'll show you pictures of here in a minute because I have to. They're more of posters, and this was a lot of three. And I'll tell you the year and the brand once I show them. But it was a lot of three, and it was Willie Horton, Denny McLain, and Mickey Lolich. And it had about a day and a half to go or so. And so I watched it, and I threw in a bid at the end, and I won them. And they were purchased in Michigan from a place down in Lower Michigan. And they came in, and I'm looking at them, and after I realized, I was like, wait a minute, this isn't what I ordered. These are three different ones. It was three cards / posters. But Willie Horton was not one of them. Denny McLain was not one of them, and Lolich was not one of them. So, with that, I messaged the seller and explained to him that I said, "Hey, these are great, and I like these ones, but not the three that I ordered." And I got a response back about a day later saying that they had a mix-up with shipping, and my three were sent to somebody else, and they sent me the other buyer's three. And I said, actually, I didn't know if they had sent the other three out or not, but they just said it was a big mix-up. So I asked if they still had the other three, and if they did, if they'd be willing to sell those, because they wanted me to ship the ones that I got back. And I said, well, I'd be willing to buy the other three if you have them, and just to make things a lot simpler. But another day goes by, and I get a message saying the other buyer was happy with theirs, so obviously they sold the other three that were supposed to be mine. And so they asked if I would just be happy with keeping the three that I have, and then the other buyer would be happy with the three that he got. And they gave me an option for free shipping in the future on like 3 or 4 purchases, or just a not a total refund, but a partial refund fund of just for the hassle. So I took the partial refund, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this, and then I will go over to these cards. Like I said, I can't show them here just because they're more of posters. They're not on TCDB, and not sure why, but I have not been able to find them yet. So I hope this works, but you kind of get an idea of how big these things are. I can put up they sent this card with it, just just to show you the difference in size. And these are 1969 Tasco and Tasco and Associates. So I've looked up Tasco and Associates, and it looks like some sort of a contracting company, possibly right now based out of New Jersey. And the little bit I found on Beckett is that these were more geared towards like the bigger names of the teams that were popular in the late 60s. So I know there's like a Roberto Clemente. I did see some of those, Yastrzemski. But, and then if you close in here, it did say Livonia, Michigan. So I looked up Tasco and Associates, Livonia, Michigan, and I was unable to find anything. So I don't know if they've closed their office in Michigan or what they've done. But so these are the three that I ended up with. And like I mentioned earlier, not the three that I wanted, but obviously I want all of them anyway. So at some point I'll have to get the Lolich, McLain, and the Horton. And but yeah, super happy to have this Bill Freehan. And they are obviously caricatures, but just an odd find. I had never seen these before. I've asked around. Most people they've heard of them, but they'd never seen them. So if you have any information about these, please let me know. I'm assuming there's somebody out there that has more information about these. Mickey Stanley one kind of cracks me up. He looks less than enthused in that picture, but prime piece right for the 68 World Series was Mickey Stanley. I've mentioned in numerous videos that I was able to meet him at an autograph session. Super nice guy, very down to earth. So, but yeah, if you have any information on these, please let me know. And that is all I have for now. We'll talk to y'all later.